Okay, hello everybody. I think I'm gonna just start talking randomly. So, what's in my mind and stuff, and hoping that I give you some kind of inspiration on how to talk like fluently. So, which I profess like, in English speaker uh, in terms of their mentality. So what's going on in their mind is about how to keep the conversation going. Kind of close to that, but I think the reason I brought this up is that okay, all the people I dealt with in when I was in the United States, a lot of people are proficient in talking like they just dominate the conversation. So I always felt irritated by it. They don't pause. So what I mean is that they just can't keep talking and talking and talking. They just keep going forever. You know, they don't wait for you to talk back or reply. Not necessarily. So that's the whole point of like having a self-talk right here like this, because I think I'm more accustomed to thinking like they do. And I'm thinking like I manage keep talking forever. So I think, so I'm just kind of trying to describe like how my brain was like mapped out, where so I can just keep talking about something, you know. And I really think that like somewhere on the back of my head, like they did some kind of input to my speech, asking why and how and what, like what we call a 5W and a 1H. Why, what, how, who, where, you know this five W's and 1H. So I think so there's a string, to each thought, that comes out of my mouth. So which is the questioning. So I'm speaking this, and I'm speaking this, and I'm thinking, what, where, how, and another thought comes out of it. So I kind of work with the string, and thoughts are all lumped up, along this path, this kind of a pathway, So I'm kind of saying that string is like a kind of a neural pathway, that really connect all the thoughts and ideas, about which I kind of managed to speak of. So well, by going back to my conversation, yeah, well, I've met a lot of Americans, who just can't keep talking forever, like since the morning until the evening. They just keep talking. And I was thinking, like, not many Japanese people do that. I can't really think of, anyone, who can keep talking like more than 1 minute. They just say one thing or two and they just shut up, you know? And we don't really feel like uncomfortable about it, you know? They just said something that really thought they have to say, and they just don't speak no more. So, and but the thing is, we don't really get bothered by it, like comfortable silence. or something like that. It's like but in comparison, like Americans, like in the United States, like silence is something they should really fill in with something. Like they don't really enjoy being silent together. So I think there's kind of some kind of a discipline going on in people's mind, in the United States, or I would say like in Europe too. Like because French people, like I met them in this country, and they like talk. They just don't shut up like Americans. And I was kind of amused by it, like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's not only Americans, like French people talk a lot too, and yeah, so that kind of stuff. But yeah, it kind of makes up for the reason that the Japanese people, uh, tend to be you know efficient on learning foreign languages, because people are not accustomed to like chatting and like speaking their mind. So I think it's an important issue, that we need to work on, and I'm trying to help them talk, more than they should. I think maybe, but there's no choice. This is gonna be my business, to do a language lesson. So yeah. So I don't know. I just want to say something so people understand that, people see that, I'm qualified to teach English to people, who want to, who want to become a good speaker, and who understand and who listen, and who can speak. So yeah, so this kind of a video proof of my ability, or my, like I said, a qualification, to become an English teacher. So okay, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Like all ideas are coming up in my head. Trying to like have a good package of English teaching lessons, which I can provide, through the internet, on the internet, or maybe in person. But I'm pretty excited about this, and I bought this microphone and all the things, and I can speak from different mindset as well. So yeah, so I was out there in the United States for more than a couple of decades. So I have a lot to share, and I have a lot to offer. So okay, so the stuff on my backside, in my room is beeping and all that. So I think I'm gonna finish this, and I will see you guys later.